Hello, it's Brother Jero, YouTube philosopher, and here we are in part four of leadership, recognizing the power of authority. And the one thing I really want to hammer home for the person watching these videos for this particular topic is that for all that the Father had, he was able to have an inheritance. He had two sons. He had a household. He had a business. And in having all of these things, the fullness of his life, he was able to give two sons prosperity and comfort. One brother, he gets humiliated because he takes what he had and squanders it on riotous living. And then he has another son who takes it and just hangs on to it, but he continues to live under his father's house, kind of regretting and wishing that he could have done what his brother did because he saw no difference in terms of what he's got versus what his brother is returning back to continue to receive. But the contrast, the father points out that both of you sons are my sons, but neither one of you has truly gotten the fullness that I possess. In that one had to learn through experience, and the other one, he's bitter because he never got to a point of really appreciating the greatness of what his father had received in living the life that set both of these boys up to live a life of comfort, profit, and gain. And so I just really hope that for all of the women that are in the church that are regretting that they weren't able to run out here and squander their inheritance in riotous living, multiple sex partners, and all of this. Count yourself lucky that you didn't have to be humiliated like that prodigal son. But you still have yet to get the fullness of the inheritance because you don't know how to conduct yourself in a manner that sets up your children and all of the servants around you with a situation where now people have an opportunity to contrast their lives in relation to yours, and you're able to show them the difference. And ultimately, you can set them up to where now they are going to inherit the fullness of your life, to where now they'll be able to set up their affairs in such a way that not only will they prosper, but their children will prosper, and the servants around them will start manifesting prosperity as well. So with that, I just like to conclude that I'm really hoping you guys are thinking about this lesson and thinking so much about it that you're thinking clearly and you're going to get that blessing, because it was a blessing for me to make this lesson to share with you, because I lived in humiliation for many years. And now here it is, God has put me in a position where not only am I going to be profitable financially, not only am I going to be profitable in my business dealings, and I'm in a position to employ men to where they will not just make money, but they'll have surplus. They'll be able to go on vacations. They'll be able to call in sick and receive sick time, and it's not going to be such a burden on me as a businessman to do. So with that, I depart, and I look forward to having a wife that gets it, because when she gets it, she'll be blessed, and my household will be blessed. And that's something that you guys have yet to see. And you'll see it if you read Proverbs 30, starting in verse 10. You'll see there's a part in the passage where the woman is declared blessed by her husband. So this will be the measure of whether or not you fully get what God is talking about in the event that you truly don't want to be alone in this physical world. Because you're not alone. Yes, you have Christ, but you are alone in that Jesus doesn't necessarily want you to just be with him. So with that, I depart. Peace to you.